Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial will be drafting apron. Actually, that is one of the gift ideas that I have this week. But first of all, I'm going to draft it out to show you how to draft the apron. It's very simple. The measurement that you'll be needing. This is my paper. I just want to uh, draft it. Then I will use this pattern to create different types of apron. But we're going to be making simple apron right now. And then when we draft it, and then the next video I'm going to show you the different kinds of apron, because this time around it's time to make apron. Actually, the summertime, people are barbecuing, and even you use it in your kitchen, because when you have apron, your clothes will not stain when you are actually cooking or making anything that you really wanted to do. So apron is a very important tool, you could say, in the kitchen. You can make apron for your family, for your sons and daughters, for your friends, anyone else need apron in the kitchen. So now we're going to be making adult apron, and this apron you can adjust if you want. You can add extra centimeter if you want. You can add any design that you actually want. So now the measurement that we'll be using is actually 30. Let me say 32. I'm gonna just like means very adult. I will do like 32 inches. 32 inches. I said this is the top. I draw this line here. This line is the base that I'm going to use to draw my apron. So from there, I measure like 32 inches, which is right here. It's 32 inches long. So for those who use centimeter, that is 81.5 centimeter. And then from the width, we actually need like 26 centimeter. 26 inches, sorry. That is the width. You need 26. In this case, you can just fold it. You can fold your tape double, because we have a paper is double. You can just make it double like this. It's 26 inches. You double it, then you have something like 13. It's 13. You put it here. Mark your 13 inches. The 13 inches. So if you want to add extra, you want to add something for maybe half an inch to sew it, then you can add extra half an inch. But in this case, I'm just putting on 13 inches. Okay, so that is that. So as you can see, so this is the width of the apron, and this is the length of the apron. So the way I actually measure my apron is actually when you want to try to measure, you measure your length, and I measure my I did my chest measurement, because that chest measurement is what I use actually. That is 13 inches. That's what I use. So that is that. Then what you need to do is so from up here you can measure like 10 points. Let me see. Let's say for 10 points. We could do like 10.5 from here. Do 10.5. You can do here 10.5. All right. 10.5 inches, which is 27 centimeter. Okay. And when you measure here, here is something like your bust measurement. This is where your bust measurement is, and this top is your chest measurement. And so Then from here you can measure like 6 point let's see, 6.5 inches. And this 6.5 inches. Yeah, okay. Here is 6.5 inches, which is 17 centimeter. Okay. So this is how it goes. So the easiest thing you can also do is just to just measure your length. Measure standard 30 inches. 30 inches. For that 30 inches, you just drop it down 10 and a half, and then you mark it. Then from here you measure 6.5. The reason we do that is because apron is not full all the way full measurement. Alright, because when you look at this is 13. So so half of 13, it is 6.5. Alright, it's 6.5, because when we cut it out, we're going to put it on fold and cut our apron. So that's it. Alright, so you're going to take your ruler now and you're going to just mark from here. Just mark, just draw it straight ahead. Alright, just draw it straight, and then you can for here you can measure that your 13 inches. Let me measure that right now. Now this is the length. You can add your length if you wish. You can subtract if you wish. Alright, so this is the 13 inches. Right? That's 13 inches. Right? Let me measure this point here. Is it? Oh yes, that is it. Okay, this 12.5. Okay. So you can just measure 12.5, or 13 inches if you want. If you want it to be a bit. Alright, okay, and just do it like that. Okay. So the next step is to actually connect the line. Just connect. So you can do it like this, just a little bit down. Okay. Alright. So this is it. So this is apron. It's almost done. So what you can also do, if you want, you can make a kind of you can do it like this. As what if you want to do that, you can just put a little bit design on it. Maybe you can just do like this or like this. So if you want it to be like this, you can do that. If you want it to be straight, you can do that. So depending on what you actually want, you can do what you want. So the next step we're going to do now is we're going to actually determine where we put our pockets. So you can decide to put your pockets this way. Put your pocket this way. But I am actually thinking of putting my pocket this way because I'm going to add my pockets. I'm going to put it on a chest pocket because I'm going to kind of embroidery. I'm going to embroidery the pockets. I'm going to embroidery the name on the pocket. So let's just say from here, let's say I mark 6 inches. 6 inches, which is like 15 centimeter. Then from there I will mark 5, that line I will mark 5 inches. I will mark 5 inches. That's a 5 inches by, I would say 5 by 5, that would be fine. 5 by 5 would be fine. Okay. So we'll do our marking there, 5.5. Alright. So we just draw right out. So we'll mark it like this. Mark it like this. But don't forget, we're going to open this up, and we have it double. So when you are cutting your fabric, then instead of 5 inches, then you make it double. You do 10, and then you add your sewing allowance on that. Maybe half an inch is what you add on it. Okay. So this was going to be our pocket. So if I want to make it more easier, I will just cut. I will cut it. Let me just show you what I mean right now. So I will cut out my pattern now, and I will trace my pocket. Let me just show you. So you can cut it like this, or you can cut it straight. Let me just cut mine straight. These are just beginner projects, and I will show you other projects that I have made so far with Apron. So I'm going to cut this tissue paper. I'm going to cut another tracing paper to trace out my pockets. Okay. So I take my ruler. That's what I do. Right. Okay. Yeah, shoot that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's okay. You can just do like this. So now I can just use your hand to trace it like this. And the last one. You can just do that. And don't forget, here will be unfold. Alright. So this is the pockets. So when you cut it out, then you have your pocket like this. So of course, when you cut it on your fabric, it will be double. So it's going to be bigger than that. Alright, so that is it. It's going to be like this. So we're going to cut this. We're going to cut that. So the next step we're going to do now is to actually do your strips. Cut off your strips. That's also very easy. Let me show you what I did previously. Alright. Okay, let's set this aside. So this is the strips that I drafted out earlier, and this is the neck strips. So the way I actually did the neck strip is just to measure from your neck to your chest where actually you want to put the strips. So you just measure that. So when I did mine was 31 inches, which is 79 centimeters. So I went ahead and put it on my, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing actually. I went ahead and put it on my paper. Okay, as you can see. Okay, this is it. Okay, this is 31 and a half inches. That is 31 inches because I add half an inch for the sewing allowance. Alright, and so, and with the width is 3 inches. Alright, 3 inches, which is 7 or 8 centimeters. That's what I did with that. Alright, so these other ones, these are just the strips that I'm going to attach to the side. I did the same. The width I did is also 3 inches, 8 centimeters. I'm going to measure the length of this for you. The length of this is 91. It's 91 and a half. The half is to sew it, sewing allowance. Okay, the 91, and that is 36 inches. That's what I did. So that is the strips, and this is the belts that you will tie your apron, and this is the neck belt for your apron. All right. So this is it's actually simple. It's easy to cut your apron. So you can go to your table and draft out your apron, and so after drafting it, you can just cut out your para. As you can see, it is very easy. So you can cut here, you can cut it straight. I did mine straight. You have your pockets, and that is it. And so you go ahead and do yours. I will see you in the next video where I'm going to cut my apron and then sew it. Alright, so just go ahead and practice your drafting of your apron, and when you draft it, you can keep it. You can use it to make for anybody you want. This an adult size, and so with the children's size, you can as well just use the same method to do it, because when you do that, then it is it is smaller because of the chest measurement that I use. Then it will be smaller. The length, you can always adjust the length to your required length. Okay, and just go there and have fun and practice your drafting. Practice make perfect. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. So it is the end of the video, and it's goodbye for me. So have a good day wherever you may be. Bye.